तो हेलो गाइस, कैसे हैं आप लोग। तो मैं आपको ओवरव्यू दे देता हूँ। आज है 5वां पार्ट, मेरे ख्याल से वो आखिरी है। तो होता क्या है, क्योंकि वैसे मैं बता देता हूँ आखिरी मुझे क्यों लग रहा है, क्योंकि ये स्टोरी कुछ ऐसे मोड पे आ गई थी 4th पार्ट में कि ऐसा लग रहा है कि अब बहुत ही करीब है हम मिस्ट्री सॉल्व करने के। तो एक्चुअली हुआ क्या, हमने जो हमारे माइंड में था, मैंने पहले 4th पार्ट में बताया था कि हमारे माइंड में एक बंदा जो है वो शायद बीमारी का नतीजा है, जो कि उसमें प्रूव भी हुआ था कि हमें कोई शायद बीमारी होगी, इस वजह से वो बंदा मतलब हमें दिखता है। तो एंड में क्या होता है, हमारे दिमाग में कुछ हो जाता है, हम दिमाग में चले जाते हैं वापस से, और फिर उस बंदे को हमें एंड में ढूंढ के चूज़ करना पड़ता है कि हमें वो चाहिए या नहीं चाहिए। तो मैंने उसको चूज़ करा था क्योंकि उसकी एडवाइस पूरे थ्रू आउट द गेम काफ़ी अच्छी थी। तो ठीक है, अब हम खेलते हैं पार्ट 5। ओके, सो स्टार्ट।
Anna probably went off after what Dickie left up here. You can't let her be out there alone. I know, but it needed to be taken care of. I concur. Hurry, Sam. No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own. What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
सॉरी, हम ऐसे ही आगे चले गए, ध्यान नहीं दिया बेसिकली हमने। इधर जाना नहीं है।
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here. If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here.
तो कार हटाएं क्या यार, कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा यार, क्या करें फिर। नथिंग, देखते हैं कितना आगे जा सकते हैं।
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Then what we should do? क्या करना चाहिए हमें?
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
भाई तो करे क्या, हम खड़ा क्यों कर दिया, ये तो बता दे बाबा। देखो फिर अब यही बोलेगा।
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here. Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
यहाँ पे जाना है, दिखा ही नहीं साहब, अंधेरा इतना ज़्यादा हो रहा है, क्या कर सकते हैं। ये तो वही जगह है जहाँ पे शुरुआत हुई थी गेम की। तो तभी मैंने पिछले पार्ट में जब बोला था कि यहाँ पे थूकना मना है, वो नो लिटरिंग वाला, अगर आपको याद हो गाइस।
Pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
Let's just do it.
It's fine. I'm okay now. We have to get this done.
That's true. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
You don't have to stay. I'm glad you're here. ठीक है, ये दबा देते हैं। लड़की को खतरे में नहीं डालने का साहब।
We don't both need to do this. You can go home if you want. Maybe you should.
You're sweet, if a bit overly macho. I know the risks. But we haven't done too bad so far, right? So good try. But you're not getting rid of me that easily.
Oh, I know how stubborn you can be, but I had to ask. It's probably time we find those files. Any luck yet?
I can't find them anywhere. Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
ओके मतलब वो आया नहीं है यहाँ पे. देखें क्या?
It's good to finally have some perspective. My past made me who I am today. It's pretty cliche, but still a hard-learned lesson.
नहीं नहीं देख रहा है यार, गलत बात है. चलते हैं चलो.
Anna's got that area covered. I should look elsewhere.
ओके तो हमें कहीं और छुपना है बेसिकली. यहाँ पे छुप जाएं क्या? हाँ वैसे वो तो साफ साफ दिख रही है, बट कोई बात नहीं. ट्रैश बिन नहीं, ऊपर छुपते हैं फिर ऊपर. मगर यार पता कल चलेगा कि कहाँ पे छुपना है इसको. ना कुछ कवर है ना कुछ भी नहीं है यार. पहचाने कैसे हम? ये साउंड काफी अच्छी थी. चलो
This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing.
ओके यहाँ पे ये होगा पक्का. नहीं इंस्पेक्ट है तो. अच्छा इधर ही छुपना है. नहीं अच्छा मुझे लगा जाता.
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
लंच बॉक्स. आ नहीं रहा. इस पे आ गया.
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie. Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
आ गया.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. All you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah, it was harder than you think.
What happened now? Why kill Nick? Why kill Nick? Of course.
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You're just another criminal. What about Basswood? People trust you? नहीं यार इतना कोई अच्छे वाले भाषण नहीं देंगे. S दबाओ.
You're no different from the people you used to put in jail. How do you live with yourself, knowing what you sell is destroying people?
Grow up, Sam. Anyone would do the same if they had the chance. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Anna's gonna try something.
Appeal to his humanity, step forward, shout to get his attention. Yup.
Declan,
Attention.
listen to me. Think about what you're doing. Is this what you want? You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
If only you could have left it at that. But you had to poke around again. Now I have 2 witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
It's not who you are. It's not. अरे यार इस बंदे से पूछते हैं ना, इतना मस्त बंदा है ये अपना.
Keep your cool. He's not gonna shoot if he thinks he has better options. Otherwise, he already would have.
Yup. We were only after the truth. It's not in your interest. It's not who you are. D?
Killing us is not in your best interest, Declan. The more bodies you leave behind, the harder it'll be to hide them.
It's a good point. But at least bodies don't talk. Look, I don't want to do this. But I promise. It ain't personal.
Don't delude yourself. Nothing is more personal than this. And you won't do it.
What makes you think that? Seen into my soul?
You don't have to kill us. Our murders won't go unnoticed.
3 people gunned down the same day is bound to attract attention. You're a cop, Declan. You know the next strangers in town will be the feds.
I could make you disappear. Ditch your corpses somewhere. No one would know.
Come on, Declan, we talked to people, followed leads. And if we just go missing, Walter, Bess, people who know us will ask questions.
You seem to think you can just walk away. Go ahead. Tell me how that happens.
इससे पूछते हैं अब. ठीक है.
For all his bad boy act, it's clear he wants insurances. To know he's safe. Deep down, he thinks everyone is as crooked as he is.
Buy our silence, okay?
Buy us then. Your drug money for our silence.
Samuel Higgs asking for a bribe. That's very interesting.
It's an insurance policy. If we participate, we become criminals as well. We won't be able to turn on you without ruining our own reputations.
Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about stories, not people. You published that article and sank the whole town, leaving saps like me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
चलो इसी से पूछते हैं यार. अच्छा बोलता है.
You know, as a criminal and as a cop, he's probably seen lots of desperate people doing desperate things. Stay calm. Appear confident. You staring down the barrel of his gun is already having an effect on him.
D.
I put my own interests first. And it's in my best interest to not be shot. I could turn on you, risk my life and the lives of everybody I love. Or I could go home and forget about what I know. Forget all about Basswood. Honestly, I could really use a reason to forget about this place for good.
You become a wise man, Sam. I must say, Higgs, you might have found yourself a way out of this. Now, how about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
मत दे यार, इतनी मुश्किल से.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you.
This is better for every. And I get it.
And now what? Son of a bitch!
Asshole!
Oh, shot है वो. शॉट है बॉस। अच्छा ये ठोक देगी, शायद ये ठोक दे, मजा आ जाएगा। बट गया।
Not exactly what I had in mind.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry!
यार ये चलता था, अच्छा इसीलिए यहाँ पे एंडिंग करी है, ये भी ठीक है।
Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
साइड में लगी यार, कंधे पे, वैसे भी
Don't worry.
बच जाएगी।
Anna, please.
अरे मर गई तो।
Carrie James at 1043 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? The local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood. Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Oh, Sam. Nice to see you up and about.
Him again? He really wants to be a part of this community, doesn't he? Wait, scratch that. He really wants to look like he's part of this community.
Ready?
Nice to see you again. Paying your respects?
I thought I'd wished Anna my best. What affects the community affects us all, Sam. Lots of well-wishers. Kathy, Walter, Bess. Makes me feel a touch like a ghoul.
Well, sometimes it's what it takes to be part of the community. I know how it feels to be outside looking in.
Very astute. Putting down roots is a rather active process.
Good luck with pharmacy, भाड़ में जाब।
I hope the pharmacy is doing well, even with all this unpleasantness.
It is a bit of a recession-proof business, I will admit. People will always need some form of panacea. I
बात
feel
तो सही कह रहा
so
है।
selfish keeping you away from everyone. I'm sure Anna is waiting for you. You have a good day. No. You have a good life, young man.
I'll try.
भाई गेम खत्म होने वाला है।
Looks like I'm not the only one who's come to visit Anna. I'm so glad she's finally out of the hospital.
अच्छा बच गई? ओह अच्छा हाँ, रेडियो पे बोला था, हमने ध्यान नहीं दिया। बच गई रे, बच गई। चलो चीचा से मिलते हैं पहले, पापा जी से।
Sam, hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but it don't change what happened. My girl's hurt, real bad. And things could have been even worse without you. You did good.
See? Told you promising him you'd keep his daughter safe was a good idea. Who knows, it might have even given you the extra boost you needed against Declan. But you did do good. Well done, champ.
When a man makes a promise, I got lucky, it wasn't just me. हाँ क्रेडिट नहीं लेते यार, अपने भाई बंधु ने कराया जो अपने दिमाग में है।
Anna did good too. I wouldn't be
अच्छा।
standing here if it weren't for her.
क्रेडिट किसी और को।
Well, that makes 2 of us. You know, Anna told me how things went down up there. Said you getting inside Declan's head saved her skin.
Declan wasn't a complicated man. Control, anger, greed. Knowing that.
Being able to see a man for who he truly is, that's one hell of a gift. I know you're really here for my daughter. And today, you're not the only one. Lots of good people have come around to see how she's doing.
ओह क्या
Don't
बात
you
है।
be a stranger, Sam. Not a lot of people with a good handshake left.
Sam, I've been meaning to call you. Have you talked to Joan?
I haven't heard from her since last week. Why? What happened?
She ran away after she heard about Anna's. She left.
Do you know where she is?
At my sister's. Sam, I don't even know what to do. She won't return my calls.
Your calls? Kathy, you have to go talk to her in person.
You think I don't know that? You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
I know. Sorry. I've just been dealing with so much lately. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Now, Sam, we need to be really careful about this. Kathy's already on edge. Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly.
डी चूज करते हैं.
Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and...
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
It's the only way I can deal with my back, and it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
Oh, God. I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get help. Sam, could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then? She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
Option A, of course, हम
I'd
करेंगे.
love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I better try to call her again. Thanks, Sam. For everything.
अब तो चलें. कैसे जाएं भाई? There is no fucking option. कैसे जाएं हम?
Don't waste all your time with me. My daughter's probably dying to see you.
साले गेट तो खोल फिर. भाई साहब आगे जा नहीं रहे हैं. गेट कैसे खोलें फिर? पता है गाइस, शुरू में मुझे लगा था कि ये किलर होगा, वॉल्टर. लिटरली मुझे लगा था.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy, as I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so impersonal. How are you holding up?
Well, let's say that I've had better weeks.
Not a hard thing to believe. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had to brush myself with the maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. Even for those close to you. It leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood jungle has printed its last pages.
Are you sure?
Consider taking some time to think it through. This doesn't sound like you. My first week in the bullpen, you said to me, "The pen is not a sword, but a shield." You take this town's shield away?
Using my own words against me. Believe me, I wish there were another way. But I lost my flame, and there's no one to pick up the torch. Except...
He's gonna offer you to be editor-in-chief.
Yep, of course, I know
He
that.
never liked you leaving in the first place. Though, he is missing the obvious. Anna. She's connected to this place in a way that you aren't. She'd be the right choice. If you're not interested in the position yourself, that is.
I am
You.
interested.
I see no one more up to the task. You've proven time and time again you're the quintessence of a journalist. I should have told you a long time ago.
I would be honored.
It would be an honor.
Anna could
The
go
jungle
down?
hasn't gotten an inch bigger than when you left. And with the way the whole industry is going, it might not last much longer.
Walter, you've made the sale. Cash in while you still can.
Great. Great. I'm surprised you said yes.
I'm surprised you offered. What with my history.
Because you use ink and paper to point out hypocrisy and right wrongs? Few are half as brave, which is why every community needs a Samuel in it. We have much to discuss, but you're not here for an old fuddy-duddy. If I can give you a small piece of advice, a good life is one where you keep your friends close to your heart.
चलिए साहब, नौकरी भी मिल गई है, अब तो गेट खुली जाना चाहिए। क्यों, है ना?
And you make sure to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you. Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
She's worried about her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. Before you answer, just remember, it's always nice to have a police chief as a friend.
बात तो सही कह रहा है। Hey, don't blame yourself, bitch.
It wasn't your fault. No one saw it coming.
I still would have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
It's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it either.
What happened isn't on you.
Thanks, officer.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls.
ऐना से भी मिलने दो।
Look after yourself, Sam.
चलो, भगवान से। फिर मैसेज हद हो गई यार। यार जवाब तो दे दे उसका, जोन का यार। मैं तो हाँ कहता कि हाँ हम रुक रहे हैं बैसवुड में।
So, I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
Yeah, I meant to get here before you, but I had to stop by the cemetery on the way. Finally paid Nick a visit.
Still doesn't feel like he's gone, right? I was still thinking he'd come greet me when I opened the door, you know?
You feeling okay?
Is it crazy to say it feels like the longest day of my life is finally over?
That is a little crazy. I feel the same way. You and me both. Huh, you and me both, ass?
Same here. It didn't feel like it would end. But at least I had you with me.
Lucky for you, or you would have been the one getting shot.
Sorry. Sorry.
What about you? How are you compacting everything?
It's way too big. It feels like a reel-to-reel film. That all really happened.
It's surreal, that's for sure.
I don't know if it'll ever feel real.
At least it's over. Whatever was on Nick's laptop is gone forever. But so are the bad guys. The scales are balanced.
I guess.
If you say so. It's just... Want to tell me what you're doing here? Talk about the little details that don't add up and don't really matter? You better not be taking my happy ending away from us. It's just that... Okay. So I talked to Walter. He's about to retire.
Wait, what?
And he offered me the position of editor-in-chief.
What did you say?
What did you think?
Well, if you had to guess, what would you think I did?
Normally, you'd say no. Sulk off.
That does sound like me.
But you didn't. You didn't do that. You said yes. Oh, wow.
Yes, for happy ending.
I mean, asking
Happy
you
ending.
sounds like Walter, but what bizarro world had you saying yes?
One in which I grew up.
So, does that mean you're staying?
That's the plan.
I can't really head the local paper if I'm not in Basswood.
I'd like that. You sticking around. You know, you need business cards.
No one uses business cards anymore.
It's the 21st century, Higgs. What's old is new again. And think about what Walter would want.
गेम को ज़्यादा जल्दी ख़त्म नहीं हो गया?
Well, business cards it is then.
तो मुझे लग रहा था इस पार्ट में ख़त्म कर दूंगा मैं, बट ज़्यादा ही जल्दी ख़त्म कर दिया है। चलो कोई बात नहीं। तो फाइनली गाइस द गेम इज़ ओवर। अगर आपको ये प्लेलिस्ट या ये पार्ट आपने जो भी वीडियोस देखे मेरे को पसंद आ रही हो, मतलब आपको पसंद आ रही हो, तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर देना, लाइक कर देना और कमेंट करके बताना यार कैसी लगी, क्या मेरी कमेंट्री पका रही है या नहीं, या आपको क्या क्या चीज़ अच्छी लगी इस गेम के बारे में, सब कुछ बताना। अगला गेम हम मे भी खेल सकते हैं साइबरपंक 2077, तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर लो यार। हिंदी में कमेंट्री होगी, गेम समझ में आएगा और मज़ा भी आएगा। ओके, तो चलो तब तक के लिए बाय।